friends, this is Casey at the Bodie's Homestead, and in today's video I'm bringing you an article. Executives warn customers to brace for continued shortages and price hikes in 2022. I half-jokingly tell people order your Christmas presents now. The president of UPS said on Sunday that he expected major supply chain snags to continue into 2022. Over the past week, several companies have expressed concerns over ongoing supply chain issues. The U.S.'s largest supermarket chain said Friday it planned to hike prices alongside other companies. Scott Price, the president of UPS, said on Sunday that low global vaccination rates, especially in developing countries, were likely to contribute to increased shortages in the coming year. The logistics industry does not see 2022 as having any less disruption in supply chains than 2021, Price told AFP, an international news agency located in Paris. Since the onset of the pandemic, a boom demand had overwhelmed the supply chain. Transportation has struggled to keep up as rising demand met CV-19 shutdowns, labor shortages, and historic weather occurrences, causing a lack of shipping containers and supplies alongside major price hikes. So this article lists all of the different reasons. Normally when I read an article, it talks about just the weather, just the labor shortage, just the shutdowns, just the trucking shortages, etc. But this one discusses them all, so I appreciate that. Price's comment came as overseas shipping rates between Asia and the U.S. hit an all-time high. Judah Levine, the head of research at Freightos, told Insider that shipping prices between the two regions have jumped 500% from this time last year. While the UPS executive says he expects transportation costs to stabilize in the coming year, several companies have already boosted consumer prices because of elevated shipping costs. Kroger, the nation's largest supermarket chain, indicated on Friday that it plans to hike prices because of inflation. Kroger is passing along the higher cost to the customer where it makes sense to do so, said CFO Gary Millerchip said at the company's earnings call on Friday. Food prices in the U.S. have been on the rise for 6 straight months. In June, U.S. consumer prices hit their largest annual increase since 2008, with oil and food prices leading the categories with the largest price hikes. On Friday, Toyota said it plans to further slash its output over the next 2 months by 400 units because of the computer chip shortage. You guys, that's massive. Similarly, the major paint company Sherwin-Williams has been plagued by shortages since the Texas freeze, and more recently because of the effect of Hurricane Ida on petrochemical production. The athletic apparel company Lululemon said last week that the company was struggling with shortages at higher transportation costs. Much of its supplies, like many U.S. companies, were made in countries such as Vietnam that have suffered from CV-19 shutdowns in recent months. The company has been one of the retailers to see surge in sales during the pandemic as working from home pushed a boom in athleisure wear. In 2021, UPS hiked its prices from 4 to 5.5%, but Price said that he expected prices to increase by a much slimmer average of 2.8% in 2022. I half-jokingly tell people, order your Christmas presents now, because otherwise, on Christmas Day, there might just be a picture of something that's not coming until February or March, Price said. Okay, guys, so that's the article. This guy says he half-jokingly tells people to order your Christmas presents now, but I'm going to tell you that you should be. Especially if you're ordering any paper products, books, magazines, Christmas cards, things like that. We are having a paper shortage. If you saw my article that I posted the other day on my channel, it will discuss that further for you. So just keep things in mind. You know, stock up now. Be smart about it. In my area, you can't even find turkeys right now. So, and I know we're still 2 months out before Thanksgiving, but normally we have them year round. And in certain stores, you can find them. And I have an aunt that lives in Arizona, and she can't find them either. So it is, you know, affecting other places. It's not just local to me. So be keeping that in mind when you go to the store and you stock up for your holiday meals and, you know, for Christmas presents and things like that. I know also in our personal Walmart, in my store, the toys section is almost completely depleted. There's puzzles, you know, and things like that. Like there's not actual like toys, and it's few and far between. So, okay, well, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.